time around, we're taking a look at the OPPO Find X9 Pro. Good day, you beautiful people. In today's video, we're taking a look at OPPO's flagship. And if you're coming from the OPPO Find X9 video, we have the right box this time. This is our video on the OPPO Find X9 Pro. Now, I'm really excited because this year, this phone also comes with its very own photography kit and an attachable zoom lens. I also know that this phone has a monster zoom and a monster battery. In this video, we're gonna check out the phone for the first time. I'm also gonna be telling you what's new with this phone. And of course, we're doing a camera tour and some sample shots. That this phone is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 9500 chip, which is supposed to be a super efficient chip when it comes to power. But the crazy thing about this phone, and considering this thinness, is that this thing reps a 7500 milliamp hour battery. I gotta say, OPPO really did go crazy with battery capacity on this year's flagship. Aside from that, the X9 Pro has a vapor cooling chamber. It uses the new Lumo imaging engine that I was talking about on the X9. This is what OPPO claims to be their new advanced computational photography system. And of course, when it comes to camera, this thing reps a 200 megapixel telephoto shooter. And according to OPPO, the sensor on that is twice the size of the last Pro phone they had. That rear telephoto is coupled by a 50 megapixel main and a 50 megapixel wide plus a 50 megapixel selfie camera. Now, let's take a closer look at this phone. First of all, you see the camera module. It's not that bad actually. And then of course, you have the 3 cameras. You have your Hasselblad branding over there. It's very faint. And you have the flash here. Now this is a nice matte back. And on the side, you have your volume rocker, your unlock button. At the bottom, speaker grills, USB-C, your SIM tray. On the right side, again, this is new. This is the snap key that we also saw on the X9 base version. That's a clean top. Up front, you have your selfie camera. And of course, that is a nice flat screen, very tiny bezels. Now, you guys know that the OPPO Find X9 Pro was launched with the OPPO Find X9. Now, I also have a video of the OPPO Find X9 if you want to check that out, but let's do a quick comparison right off the bat. The main difference would be the size. Obviously, that also means that this reps a bigger battery at 7500 milliamp hour versus the 7025 milliamp hour on this smaller X9. And though these two phones are powered by the same phone, another main difference would be the camera setup. While the X9 Pro reps a 200 megapixel telephoto camera, the X9 on the other hand reps a triple 50 megapixel shooter on the back with a 30 megapixel selfie camera versus the 50 megapixel selfie camera on the X9 Pro. Obviously, the X9 Pro has been designed to shoot zoomed in photos, and it doesn't stop there. Let's check out the photography kit. Right, time for the camera tour. So we are on photo. We have wide, 1x, 2x, 3x, 6x, up until, whoa, 120x, back to wide. And then up top, you have your flash settings, EV. This has motion photo, you have your action mode, of course Google Lens, and then you have even more settings including macro shot. Here you have your retouch mode. There are different filters and these are new. You have CCD on here as well. You have warm flash CCD as well. Really curious to try these. And then, well, there's a lot. On the right side, you have master mode, and as you can see, you have your flash settings. You can shoot in JPEG, JPEG Max, RAW Max. Exposure, you have your live, well, motion photo they call it. Even more settings. You have histogram and face metering on here. That's crazy. Here you have your different adjustments. So these are the filters, but the thing is on master mode, you can sort of tweak them. For example, you want to change the temperature, you want to change the sharpness. That's something you can do on here, which is pretty cool, especially for people who create content on their phones and want more control. There's an auto and pro mode on here. Flat out, it's all here on master mode. That's very cool. On the right, there's portrait as well. So you have 1x, 2x, 3x, up until 3.6. You can toggle the depth of field here. You have your different filters, retouch mode, filters, and what's this? Different styles for the portrait mode as well. Back to 1x. Next, you have Hasselblad high res. And you can shoot 4K motion photos here. You can shoot 200 megapixel photos and you can do, let's see. It's only 3x. That's interesting. And then you can do timer as well. Under more, you have night panel, slow-mo, time-lapse, long exposure, dual view. Again, this is something that we've always had. Well, not always, but you get what I mean. This is something we've had for so long on Android phones. We have an underwater mode, stickers, text scanner, dock scanner, expand mode. Of course, would it be Hasselblad if you don't have the expand mode? And then you have the teleconverter, which is the mode you use for when you attach the Hasselblad teleconverter. Again, the phone has a teleconverter lens. On to the other side, you have video, and you have wide, 1x, 2x, 3x, 6x. Cute dog! You can zoom up until 18x. Back to wide. You have your depth of field, you have your different retouch modes, you have your different filter. Filters are available on video too. That's really cool. Up here you have flash settings, your exposure, you have your ultra steady mode on, you have your HDR settings, and you can shoot in 4K up until 120 FPS. That is a lot. Love it. And then finally, you have Pro Video, of which you can shoot wide, 1x, 2x, 3x, 6x, up until 10x. You also have your anti-shake mode. You can shoot log video. Look. You can add in LUTs here. And then you can shoot 4K, 120 FPS, or there's even 24 FPS. Right, we are on Pro Video now, and on this mode, you can do wide, wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x. And then you have flash settings, you have your anti-shake mode, HDR mode. You can shoot log on the selfie camera, and then you can shoot 4K, 24, 30, or 60 FPS on here. On the right side, you have your video mode on selfie, flash, exposure, anti-shake mode, HDR, and you can shoot 4K, 30, or 60 FPS on here. You have your blur settings, so that's live bokeh on video. You have wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x, back to wide. And then of course you have your retouch modes. Did you see that? It was scanning my face. And then you also have your live filters on video. Something I'm really excited to test out. Let me know if you want me to try that. Comment down below. Let's see it on a vlog test. On the right, you have your photos, wide, 1x, 2x. You have your retouch modes. You have your different filters. You have your different portrait modes. And then you have your no selfie on master mode, portrait selfies, again, wide, 1x, no zooms. Is that a filter? Yeah, that is the soft light filter for portraits. Let's turn that off. And then we're back to more. What's really cool about this phone is that not just the case, this is the Hasselblad lens kit because you can add... Are you ready? This is the Hasselblad telephoto lens kit for the OPPO Find X9 Pro. So how this works is you turn on the camera and then of course you have to turn on the teleconverter lens mode. And now that is 10 times zoom. You can do 20, you can do 40. And you can even zoom in up. Oh my gosh, that's 200 times zoom. That's crazy. Back to wide. Here are some sample shots. And that's our first look at the OPPO Find X9. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you'd want to see me try with this phone. If you want a camera vlog test or social media test, comment down below. That's it for today's video. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's IsaDoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.